so I can confidently say that there's like no, I'm not drowning. I'm just becoming a fish. And it hurts. No. I can confidently say that there's no more fire coral. Okay, there we go. So now I can confidently say that there's not another fire coral block in this reef here. Because I just went through and I was like, I'm gonna take out. Oh, hi squids. I'm gonna take out all of the fire coral here. And I did it, bro. Well, not the little fans, because I don't need those guys. But I do want these fire coral blocks. They're gonna do wonders for my texturing. And why fire coral, you may wonder? I don't know. I just like the texture of it. So I figured we might as well. It's almost nighttime. My home is a few thousand blocks that way. And I'm gonna go there. This is how much fire coral I ended up with. And we'll throw all those guys in there. So we're looking pretty good. Nope. Competitive sleeping at its finest. Alright, so I'm working on the mountain and doing some texturing and just getting a gradient going actually. But the issue that I've been running into is that I've been adding this the coral, but I just feel like it's too warm of a tone almost, or it's like it's too pink. So I'm really having I'm getting this. I got this pale moss or whatever because my little brother was like, "Have you tried pale moss?" And I was like, "I didn't realize that pale moss existed." So we're doing pale moss for now instead. And I have to find some kind of block to kind of just bridge the gap between the stone and the pale moss. I don't know, dude. I'm struggling, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna just trust the process. We're gonna figure something out. It's gonna be okay. I found what could be the solution. And it's either gonna look great and be perfect, or it's gonna suck. But I think it's gonna be okay. See, I think even though, despite it gives off this. Despite the fact my little brother just sent me 3 Steam invites to a game I've never heard of. Despite the fact that it like gives off light, I think it still might be perfect to bridge the gap between the cooler colors and the warmth. The only issue I have with it is that light that it gives off. This is what we're looking like. Ignore that little splotch. But this is what it's looking like right now. I think I like it. I don't know. I'm not sure. The lichen is the best that we can possibly get as far as this blending this into the stone goes. But I just don't know how I feel about it. I might just need to just full send it. I don't know. I just feel like the shimmery texture isn't that good. Let me know what you think. I think I'm going to remove it for now. And then we'll revisit it later. Please help me. Oh my gosh, please help. Somebody help me. No, I just need some input because I just don't like how shimmery it gets, and I don't like how only this part is lit up at night. I think I'll sprinkle in some glow lichen throughout the mountain just to add a little bit of color at night and some or light, I guess, at night, and just, you know, get some variance for you. But I just don't think that full sending it all is the thing, which sucks because there's no block. Like, this is the closest block color-wise that can really help me. Good morning, gamers. I just slept in my little bunk bed, and I'm right there. We go. So spawn is reset. It's time to do something. What do I want to do? Anything but this mountain, please, bro. Texturing's going well. All right. Only issue is I've been kind of having an issue bridging that gap between stone and moss. I think I might just leave it. And then we're incorporating some patches of other types of things around here. What isn't this? Oh, just straight up stone. Sick. But I'm losing my mind doing this mountain, bro. It's so dull. Like, it's fine, but it's just dull. You know, I want to do something with life and spice and vigor or whatever. Call me Timothée Chalamet the way that I want this spice. So this is what we're currently looking like. I think I'm going to move the court over because even though it is centered based off of the whole blocks, I think I got to center it based off of the tall bits because the short bit really doesn't do much for the eyes. I'm going to replace these with the pale trapdoors because I just don't have them in experiment mode here. And, you know, you may be wondering, why is it that there's this freaking modern basketball court in front of these more medieval style houses? And to that, I have to say, what, you don't think some medieval guys can shoot some hoops now and again in a modern basketball kind of court thing? Like, they called him King James for a reason, right? Okay, that was a pretty bad one. But yeah, this is the Wuhu Island basketball court, which, like, I spent countless hours playing basketball against my brothers in Wii Sports Resort. So I figure it's going to be super cool. And this kind of gives the vibes of the court, dude. We got the palm trees. I'm going to probably bring them closer, move them around. But I do have to build this in the survival world now, which is going to suck because I was like, oh, maybe I use all these different resources. And I cannot wait to have to gather so many freaking resources now. No, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be great. I love how this is looking though. We're vibing. We're certified jiving out here. So I've started by building this in a creative world and then using Litematica to import what it will look like, or like at least the block outline, I guess, the schematic into my server here, because I think Litematica is a nice tool. I do call it Schematica a lot though, because that's what I was born with it being called. I think it's a great tool for building something in a creative world where I'm like out of my comfort zone and I want to try a whole bunch of different block palettes and things. Like for instance with this building, it's like there's no way I'm getting this level of detail built up in a survival world. Like I just feel like I can get a better thing going in creative and then just bring it into here and have an easy way to, I guess, build it out. I also will use it for like a redstone build because I'm terrible with redstone, and so it's an easy way to make sure that I'm doing stuff right. Like I do think that if you're importing a schematic of somebody else's build into your world and building it, and like that's like plagiarism type thing if you're trying to pass it off as your own. So yeah, we're building this. I don't know how I feel about this. I definitely got to break up this tuff with more of these patches of things because I kind of like how that's going, but I'm just not sure. I kind of miss the wall of stone, or I might have to bring out the tuff just because it's too dark in there. Just have patches of it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I just got sick of texturing, so I was like, I want to do something creative, and so I built this in creative, and now I get to go through the trouble of gathering all the resources. Bro, past me was literally insane. And by past me, I mean yesterday, dude. Yesterday afternoon me was so crazy because I was like, oh, let me add one andesite wall to this build. What are you doing, Alex? One andesite wall? You realize that means you have to go and make 6 andesite walls in order to just have one. And then all of those andesite walls that are left over are just gonna remain chilling in somewhere, because you're not gonna throw them out because you're a freaking hoarder, bro. And why couldn't I use tough walls? No, because the andesite wall looks better than the tough wall, but because of how the colors work, because there's so much other tough in the build that I can't use the andesite wall. I have to use andesite wall. I'm losing my freaking mind here. Somebody save me from myself. We're a third of the way there. Well, plus the basketball court, but one building down. How did you get here? What? I haven't been, like, I don't have any eggs that I've thrown. Where did this baby chicken come from? Oh, is it a baby zombie riding it, maybe? Is my island gonna be infested with chickens now? But I've learned that no matter what happens in Minecraft, you're always gonna end up with a new chest monster wherever you try to build something. Because there's one up there by the castle, there's one in my lighthouse, and now there's one forming right here. So, you know, organization is for the weak, and I am strong. Oh, you think you're funny, trader man? You think... You think you're funny? Think that's funny, trader man? Think I need more fire coral blocks, trader man? I don't even know what a propagule is. My guy is out here omping. I didn't need frog lights. I needed these freaking mangrove suckers. But I was like, I saw a frog right by a ruined portal, and so I was like, this is the perfect opportunity. Because I found out that you get frog lights from it when a frog eats a thing. And so now I'm just feeding creatures to this frog who's eating way too much. And like, I don't want to judge him or anything, but like, you've eaten 20 of these little guys and you still have an appetite. These things are as big as you are. If I ate 20 breakfast burritos that were the size of me, I think I'd freaking die. But, you know, I'm getting sparkly blocks, so it's okay. And they're the purple ones too, I think, which are my favorites. So thanks, little man. Shout out to Magma Musin on YouTube and Rolando Flores. Apparently Magma Musin got the design from Flores for this basketball hoop, and I just saw a photo of it and I was like, this looks sick. I'm missing 2 trapdoors. You can ignore that. I got the design inspiration from them, tweaked the colors a little bit, make it look just like the basketball hoops from Wii Sports Resort, and then once we're gonna get some carpet in for some lines, and it's gonna be good. You can't really shoot a 3-pointer, but that's because you're bad at basketball. Yeah, I do need to add a little hedge in here and finish off this little gateway, and then tidy it up with a little bit of a road and maybe some more trees. But so far, this is a pretty good stopping point for me right now. I'm gonna finish this episode right now, and then hopefully in the next few episodes, we can start getting some more buildings built out, maybe work on the castle, get this chunk built up. Because I'm thinking about maybe getting the front built up and then working on the back. because that way I can stay creative rather than just having to grind out block placement. I also have some work to do on the texturing. I don't like the big amount of tuff and stuff there, so we're going to add more patches throughout it because I think that that's going to look pretty darn good. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. This is what we're working with so far. Have a tolerable day, I guess. And I'll catch you on the flip side. I don't know why I say that. It doesn't. It's not good. It sucks as far as an outro line goes.